want to do it yourself. Someone say me not do it good. You want to do it yourself. Because the man a singer, you know, from going to school, you know. Man say you want to do it yourself.
Big rap and thing.
And if you're in at number 4, I want you roar. Say roar. If you're in at number 4, I want you roar. Someone where you going? You nobody want it? You nobody want it? You want Johnny Green? Alright. Yo! If you're in at number 4, I want you roar. If you're in at number 4, I want you roar. If you're in at number 4, I want you roar. If you're in at number 4, I want you roar. Everybody say roar. Roar the 4, I want you to roar. Roar the 4, I want you to roar. Roar the 4, I want you to roar. Remix, hear this again. Sing. If you're in at number 4, I want you to roar. If you're in at number 4, I want you to roar. If you're in at number 4, I want you to roar. If you're in at number 4, everybody know I want you to roar. Roar in at number 4, I want you to roar. Roar in at number 4, I want you to roar. Roar in at number 4, I want you to roar. Listen, tell your friend, tell your neighbor, we go to Saman. Tell your friend, tell your neighbor, we go to Saman. Tell your friend and your neighbor, we go to Saman. Tell your friend and your neighbor, you know why? If we're in at number 4, I want you to roar. If we're in at number 4, I want you to roar. If we're in at number 4, I want you to roar. If you're in at number 4, I want you know what? Just tell your friend and your neighbor, we go to Saman. Tell your friend and your neighbor, we go to Saman. Tell your friend and your neighbor, we go to Saman. Tell your friend and your neighbor, we go to Saman.
Hey, that's copyright infringement. Yeah.
Okay, I know what I'm going to do.
Daddy,
I know what I'm going to do.
I think you confused them.
Hold on. Someone come here, please. Dr. Drew, come here, please. Come here. I'm going to show you how you turn on now. Whatever the leader said, they're going to do. They're going to come here. When they tell you go so, you're going to go so. You're going to make it easy and simple. Come. What? Samal, you're the man for the area. When you tell them wrong, so one and go so. We're going to do it very simple. You ready? Run it. Samal, you the direction, right? Come over here. Samal, get the direction. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You shy? 1, 2, 3. Rock to the left. Rock back to the rock to the left. All right. Stay right here. Rock to the right. Run up. Rock to the bring her back left, baby. We go to the left. Left. We go to the right. We go to the left. And that's the And the gun that 5.
I want to share the life.
And the gun that 5.
I want to share the life.
And the gun that 5.
I want to share the life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Laga, laga,
To the Labour Party.
laga, laga to the Labour Party. Laga to the Labour Party.
Pull up. Let me do it again now. Marsha, come here.
This is serious.
Come here. Think you want to dance up, yeah?
What?
Marsha, we're going to show them over to Lagan. You hear? At the count of 5. Daddy, go tell them over to Lagan now.
I hope you go well out here, Lagan, you know.
Hold on. Stand up. What you just done?
What am I supposed to do?
You're going to log on a multimedia. Let's go.
How that go?
Come, look.
Ah, yo.
Music.
Ah, yo. Squad.
Ready?
Money hold on tight, you know. Don't let her slip and she slide, you know.
There you go. And the count of 5.
I want to share the
I see the
life.
man. And the count of 5.
I want to share the life.
And the count of 5.
I want to share the
Hold the
life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Laga, laga to money with the yes, laga.
Laga to Laga.
Let's go.
Laga.
Rock it down.
Get it like
Rock it down.
jump up and
Rock it down. Rock it down.
Laga.
Rock it down.
Get it like
Rock it down. Rock it down.
I think one goes for them. Where's it, yeah?
I want you to show them that you're heavy.
What?
I want you to show them that you're heavy.
Every minute and every hour we pick up the
Only boy right there.
and any bet
Any bet,
and any dime.
any dime.
You know your boy.
Only boy right there.
He take some cash.
Money there.
Full of faith.
Money there.
Full of fire.
Only boy right there.
In the club.
Money there.
Don't you know
Money there. Come on.
don't come and join me and the squad. And we start up the carnival. For the 50th anniversary.
Tell them.
So I'm praising everybody, whether from town or country. From dirty, I could have been up.
We belong together.
And the gun that 5.
I want to share the life.
And the gun that 5.
I want to share the life.
And the gun that 5.
Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Laga, laga to money media. Laga to money media. Laga to money media. Let's go. Laga now rock it down. 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 Rock it down.
Yeah.
We gotta live, we gotta go. Jump it, we go. Run.
We gotta leave, we gotta go. One more for the word. You ready?
Tell all your friends and neighbors.
Let me tell you.
We voted for someone and
Sing! From Challenge just down to New Guinea, we voted for the Labour Party. Them other man got to go. We can't take it on no more. When it come round to number 4, everybody know.
Let's go.
Jump, red already. Red already. Jump, red already. The time of the time was just ready. Jump, red already.
Red already. Red already.
I think so.
You ready for that? 1, 2, go! No!
Challenge just in number 3.
Yes.
Middle Island.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go! Red already. Red already. Red already. Top of the just ready. Jump! Red already. Red already. Red already.
I think someone done. Let me hear you roar.
In number 4. In number 4. In Johnny Joyce. In Half a Tree. Middle Island. Oh, everybody, everybody. way. Johnny-Smith, we got to leave, we gotta go, baby.
Don't forget this upset squad, big jam in the rocking you all night.
We gotta leave, we gotta go. Yeah. There was overtime, upset squad in the area. Labor man, server. Yeah man. Rascal, when you're ready, set this straight, you know.
Tell all your friends and neighbors, we voting for Saman and Labour. From challengers come to New Guinea, we voting for the Labour Party. Them other man got to go. We can't take it on no more. When you come road to number 4. Red and ready. Jump, red and ready. Red and ready. Red and ready. Tap the top of the show, say ready. Jump, red and ready. Red and ready. Red and ready. All things some are done. Let me hear you roar. In number 4. In number 4. In challengers. In number 3. Middle Island. Lambert. Jump, red and ready. Red and ready. Red and ready. Tap the top of the show, say ready. Jump, red and ready. Red and ready. Red and ready. All things some are done. Let me hear you roar. In number 4. In number 4. In challengers. In number 3. Middle Island. Lambert. In number 4. In number 4. In challengers. In number 3. Middle Island. Lambert. In number 4. In number 4. In challengers. In number 3. Middle Island. Lambert. Tell all your friends and neighbors. Tell all your friends and neighbors. Tell all your friends and neighbors. We voting for Saman and Labour. From challengers come to New Guinea, we voting for the Labour Party. Them other man got to go. We can't take it on no more. When you come road to number 4. Red and ready. Jump, red and ready. Red and ready. Red and ready. Tap the top of the show, say ready. Jump, red and ready. Red and ready. Red and ready. All things some are done. Let me hear you roar. In number 4. In number 4. In challengers. In number 3. Middle Island. Lambert. Jump, red and ready. Red and ready. Red and ready. Tap the top of the show, say ready. Jump, red and ready. Red and ready. Red and ready. All things some are done. Let me hear you roar. In number 4. In number 4. In challengers. In number 3. Middle Island. Lambert. In number 4. In number 4. In challengers. In number 3. Middle Island. Lambert. In number 4. In number 4. In challengers. In number 3. Middle Island.
Everyone in life has a judgment day. Timothy, now is your time to pay. You went to the crossroads, wake up your father Lucifer. Now you have the whole nation in a mouth. Everything you touch, man, it turns to dust. You need psychotherapy, Tim, you need salvation. But you much too far gone. These things are from since you're born. Yes, you went past redemption. You're a fucked down cobra, say you can't be trusted.
Yeah.
You're a traitor in every way.
O-R.
But you can't
Who are them? That's where we at in Ola.
write it on the wall.
O-R. All road.
Clean out the
Yeah.
election by
Labor, me say.
legislation. But till
Red and ready. That's what they said. I am ready. Don't bother you. Yeah. Fire them.
You could beg and you can fall and crawl on your knees. On election day you're going to get squeezed. Like Frankenstein, they had experiment with a concoction called unity government. But this concoction was no antidote. It had too much side effects, strangling us in beach road. No integrity, only secrecy. Corruption, lies and scandal was what they prescribed. Still they come asking for our next mandate. But tell all of them that it's too late. PLP, BAM, CCM, we don't want none of them from that habitualized government. All of them, they're too bold-faced. They can be the electorate. Can be bought and fool like we never been to school. You can try to separate, but it is much too late. All of you in the same boat. Unity ship, can't vote all you fired. Timothy, you fired. Shauna say you fired. Marsha say you fired. Did you misappropriated youngsters in your crew? All of them I say they go get fired too. Seven years of secrecy and denial. They turning on each other, man, and they vile. So much undermining and backstabbing. We must not let none of them back in. Because our children's futures at stake. If we make that move, we will seal their fate. We be self-proclaimed vagabonds. People on election day make all of them run home. From the old captain and crew, don't let them fool you. We fed up politics can't take no more licks. Tell me how one can fire six, but six could fire one. Yes, it's time to change the constitution. Yes, 2050, you are one, but you treat us all with scorn on the altar of selfishness. Then you tell yourself you're the best, but you're fired. Timothy, you're fired. Shauna say you're fired. Marsha say you're fired. Everybody know karma doesn't pay. So on election day you're all going to pay. Yes. Everyone in life has a judgment day. Timothy, now is your time to pay. You went to the crossroads, wake up your father, Lucifer. Now you have the whole nation in a mouth. Everything you touch, man, it turns to dust. You need psychotherapy, Tim, you need salvation. But you much too far gone. These things are from since you're born. Yes, you went past redemption. You're a folk-down cobra snake. You can't be trusted. You're a traitor in every way. You can bob and you can weave. Try as you may to deceive. You write it on the wall, Timothy, you fall. You could clean fire too. 7 years of secrecy and denial. They turning on each other, man, and they vile. So much undermining and backstabbing. We must not let none of them back in. Because our children's future's at stake. If we make that move, we will seal their fate. We be self-proclaimed vagabonds. People on election day make all of them run home. From the whole captain and crew, don't let them fool you. We fed up on the tricks, can't take no more licks. Tell me how one can fire 6, but 6 could fire 1. Yes, it's time to change the constitution. Yes, 2050, you are want to treat us all with scorn on the altar of selfishness. Then you tell yourself you're the best, but you're fired. Timothy, you're fired. Shauna say you're fired. Marsha say you're fired. Everybody know karma doesn't pay. So on election day you're all going to pay. Yes. Everyone in life has a judgment day. Timothy, now is your time to pay. You went to the crossroads, wake up your father, Lucifer. Now you have the whole nation in a mouth. Everything you touch, man, it turns to dust. You need psychotherapy, Tim, you need salvation. But you much too far gone. These things are from since you're born. Yes, you wait past redemption. You're a fucked down cobra snake. You can't be trusted. You're a traitor in every way. You can bob and you can weave. Try as you will to deceive. You write it on the wall, Timothy, you will fall. You could clean out the treasury for election. Bribery, try intimidation. But Timothy, you done, you're fired. Timothy, you're fired. I say you're fired. Timothy, you're fired. You could beg and you can fall and crawl on your knees. On election day, you're going to get squeezed. Like Frankenstein, they had experiment with a concoction called unity government. But this concoction was no antidote. It had too much side effects, strangling us in which road. No integrity, only secrecy. Corruption, lies, and scandal was what they prescribed. Still they come asking for our next mandate. But tell all of them that it's too late. PLP, PAM, CCM, we don't want none of them. From that habitual lying government. All of them, they too bold-faced. They can be the electorate. Can be bought and fool like we never been to school. You can try to separate, but it is much too late. All of you in the same boat. UDT ship, can't from all you fired. Timothy, you're fired. Shauna say you're fired. Marsha say you're fired. The two misappropriated youngsters in your crew. All of them I say they go get fired too. Seven years of secrecy and denial. They turning on each other, man, and they vile. So much undermining and backstabbing. We must not let none of them back in. Because our children's future's at stake.
treasury empty, you sure can bet. So what we do? Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
Come on! You ready? You ready? Are you going on too bad to quit? We have to start properly. So right now I'm going to call Mr. Anthony Lawrence to deliver the prayer and blessings on tonight's proceedings.
Bless the Lord. Good night to everyone. Let us go into a word of prayer, invoking God's presence among us. Father and God, we do thank you for a blessed night. We thank you, God, that this is the time for labor to rise again. We thank you, God, that the team that you have chosen will be a chosen team of a difference. We pray tonight, God, that whatever we said here tonight, my God, will come some source of inspiration and blessing to the nation. I pray, God, for this team. I pray, oh God, for Jeffrey in number one, the shepherd you have chosen. I pray, God, the sheep will follow him out of Newtown. My God, that he lead them into parliament. My God, we take St. Kitts back to number one. I pray for, oh God, Marsha, oh God, in number two. God, you said in your word, behind every good man is a strong woman. I pray, my God, they will follow and she will show them that man not alone can stand, but they are women who have integrity and power to move strong. My God, I pray, oh God, for the king. My God, oh tonight, oh King Canvas, I pray, my God, that his ministry will explore. My God, his palace will explore. My God, his followers will follow him like never before. I pray, my God, for Shamala. My God, the number four. My God, the unstoppable force. My God, I read in your word. My God, Paul was told, friend of affliction, await him. And my God, in that they tore him from going up. I pray, my God, whatever is said against Shamala, my God, will not prosper. Whatever demon, my God, that tried to rise up against him, it shall fall. My God, in the name of Jesus, I pray, my God, oh God, for number five, which is down in Sandy Point. I pray, my God, as he run the race, a sportsman, my God, will run from Sandy Point right up to Church Street into the parliament and take number five back to labor. I pray, my God, for Dr. Douglas, number six. My God, in the name of Jesus, he has turned this country to number one. His legacy has shown that he's a mighty leader, a prosperous leader. I pray, my God, his followers, my God, his legacy will left behind. They will follow it. I pray for Nata, my God, in number seven. My God, as Samson took up the gate of Gaza and put it on a hill, so shall Nata destroy Goliath. He will destroy the one who think that this country belongs to him. My God, in the name of Jesus, I pray tonight, oh God, for our leader, Dr. Drew. My God, the voice shall be shout. We shall hear the voice, oh God, of Dr. Drew and the sword of labor. My God, will walk in and destroy all the plans, all those, my God, try to mess up our country, try to make our country look like a laughing stock. But in the name of Jesus, they're going to root out, they're going to trod down, they're going to mash up, they're going to destroy every plan that they have tried. My God, in the name of Jesus, and the followers who are like me, myself, who are behind them, my God, we will fight the good fight of faith. We will go with them until the end of the earth. My God, we're going to live like labor. We're going to walk like labor. We're going to talk like labor. We're going to move like labor. We're going to take our country back to number one in the name of Jesus. It doesn't matter tonight what the enemy do. We shall be on top. Father God, have your divine way tonight. Bless this meeting. Let everything be done. And the word will go forth in seconds and throughout the world that this team is a mighty team to stand and to show the people that labor is the best way. Thank you.
What a prayer. What a prayer, comrades. And the church said, all right, let's keep it moving. I want to call Mr. Kaiwik Lifer to deliver the national anthem.
Land of our country, where peace abounds, thy children stand free. On the strength of will and love, with God in all our struggles, St. Kitts-Nevis be, and nation bound together with a common destiny. As stalwart we stand for justice and liberty, with wisdom and truth. We will serve and honor thee. We'll soar, not speak and conquer, for God will sure defend. His blessing shall forever to posterity extend.
All right. The party is about to start. As usual, I start it off by saying, comrades of labor! Comrades! You ready? You ready, comrades? You ready?
Ready for them, let them know we're ready for them. Don't tell them so, that's how we feed them. Let them know.
Comrades, can you feel the strength of labor?
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Thank you, comrades. What a wonderful march we had last Friday. The message was sent loud and clear. No more Timo after the elections. Get rid of all of them.
Get rid of them.
All of them.
Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
I feel like to do a remix, you know. I want a remix. When you hear get rid of them, I want you to say all of them. So DJ, give me the tune again. I want to hear you say all of them. I want to see you get rid of them.
Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
All of them.
What they can do and how they are the best. Mash up the country.
All right. Comrades, I must say to you, our slate remain full, but tonight we are -1 in our hearts. as the Honorable Jeffrey have traveled because his wife have lost her father. So we keep him and the Handy family in our hearts and our prayers. I know he's listening. I know he's watching. So number one is Marcia Warriors. Let's make some noise for the Honorable Jeffrey.
Show me your voting finger. Raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting finger. Raise up the voting.
But I want to pay a tribute to the Labour women tonight. Because you've been so good to us. We appreciate you. And we appreciate you so much. So I've asked the DJ to play a tune. And I want to single out Miss Brenda Proctor in St. Martin. I thank you, Miss Brenda Proctor, for your blessing. So this song is from us to you, the Labour woman.
Have I shown you what I'm feeling when I hold you? It feels like heaven, heaven surrounds me. Every time you wrap your arms around me, and there's nothing I can say you'll ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. You're with me when you kiss me.
Labour woman, thank you. We respect you, Labour women, and the women in St. Kitts-Nevis. And just to show our love and appreciation, especially at this time. This week, as we have dubbed it, graduation week. So I say, congratulations to all the boys and girls who have graduated from primary school and is now going on to secondary school, all across St. Kitts-Nevis. But in particular, I say congratulations to those in the Violet Petty Primary, S Street Primary, Edgar T. Morris. Morning primary school will be on Monday. But I express gratitude and congratulations to all children across St. Kitts-Nevis who have graduated from primary school. I am now going to call our first guest speaker. I know we've started late, and so we are going to start off with a woman of power. A woman who will be a defender for the people of Central Bastille. A defender of Central Bastille. I bring to you the one and only, the lovely Marsha Henderson.
Central.
Too much number two and number two.
I know that it's essential
You know that's important.
to find a leader with credential in this next election.
Come on.
So I introduce to you Marsha Henderson. I say she's the one for you. Central, you want someone new. So I present to you Marsha Henderson. Yeah, what Central want you do? Clean up the whole of number two. Cause too much of mess in number two. Too much of mess. Who go mobilize the thing now? Marsha. Or who organize all the thing now? Marsha. Or who centralize all the thing now? No fear and favor. The people defender for more housing in the Central. Marsha. Better health here is essential. Marsha. Pick up the real field, Marsha. The whole of Central thing, Marsha Henderson. I say she's the one for you. Central, you want someone new. So I present to you Marsha.
Comrades, good night. Good night, constituency number 4. And where are the beautiful people from constituency number 2? Come forward. I see Kimmel, Richard, Samantha, Clyde, Rashim, and my wonderful and handsome son, Liam, who is here with me tonight. Comrades, things in St. Kitts-Nevis have really gone to the dogs. Where we reach now, comrades, how much lower can we go in this country? Our nation's democracy is in serious, serious trouble. For months now, the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party has been hitting the streets and meeting with the people. And we have met with hundreds and hundreds of you, and we will continue to meet with many more. Because, comrades, we are determined to be a government for all the people following the next general election. We're ready and we're ready. So tell the Prime Minister we are ready for him to state the date for the next general elections. We are ready to lead this country forward and to lead this country upward. The Prime Minister is holding and keeping the election date hidden like it's some kind of big secret. And why is he doing that, comrades? Because he ain't ready. But while the Prime Minister is holding everybody in hostage, I see we're getting showers of blessings again, comrades. While the Prime Minister is holding the election date hostage by not announcing it, a whole lot of suspicious things are happening on the ground. We know, all the people know, but it ain't gonna go so. We already got the reports of flights coming in with people holding brand new St. Kitts-Nevis passports. We already heard that people are being imported from other Caribbean islands in order to pad up the voters list in our elections. The government, comrades, and the Prime Minister has no regard whatsoever for our people. And we cannot stand by and allow them to steal the election. If we stand by, comrades, and watch this fraud happen, every single one of us will suffer for it. We must stand up for ourselves. We must stand up for our children, and we must stand up for our country. We cannot allow, comrades, this kind of disrespect and neglect to continue. We deserve better in this country. Comrades, we deserve a government that is stable. We deserve real representation. We deserve a caring government. A government, comrades, that focuses on the development of the country with our great grandchildren in mind. We deserve real leadership. Comrades, we need visionary, dedicated, and committed leaders who are completely focused on the development of St. Kitts-Nevis. We deserve leaders, comrades, that have the ability to revolutionize our existing systems so that they continue to serve us for decades to come.
Labour people, we gon' send them home. We gon' send them home. We gon' send them home. An election day, who you voting for? Labour. Who you jumping for? Labour. Who you waving for? Labour. An election day, who you voting for? Labour. Who you jumping for? Labour. Who you waving for? Labour. Hey, we gon' send them home. We gon' send them home. We gon' send them home. Comrades,
Labour. An election day, who you voting for? Labour. Who you jumping for? Labour. Who you waving for? Labour. An election day, who you voting for?
Yo, Central. Too much number two and number two. I know that it's essential.
You know that's important.
To find a leader with credential in this next election.
Come on.
So I introduce to you Marsha Henderson. I say she's the one for you. Central, you want someone new. So I present to you Marsha Henderson. Hear what Central want you do. Clean up the wall and number two. Cause too much of mess in number two. Too much of mess.
She's just a girl and she's on fire. Hotter than a fantasy. Lonely like a highway. Oh, she got both feet on the ground and she's burning it down. Oh, she got her head in the clouds and she's not backing down.
Yo, Central.
Too much number two and number two.
I know that it's essential.
You know that's important.
To find a leader with credential in this next election.
Come on.
So I introduce to you Marsha Henderson. I say she's the one for you. Central, you want someone new. So I present to you Marsha Henderson. Hear what Central want you do. Clean up the wall and number two. Cause too much of mess in number two. Too much of mess. Who go mobilize the thing now? Marsha. Or who organize and the thing now? Marsha. Or who centralize and the thing now? No fear of favor. The people defend up for more housing in the central. Marsha. Better health here is essential. Marsha. Pick up the real field, Marsha. The whole of central thing, Marsha Henderson. I say she's the one for you. Central, you want someone new. So I present to you Marsha Henderson. Hear what Central want you do. Clean up the wall and number two. Cause too much of mess in number two. Too much of mess. Marsha. Yo, Central.
Too much number two and number two.
I know that it's essential.
You know that's important.
To find a leader with credential in this next election.
Come on.
So I introduce to you Marsha Henderson. I say she's the one for you. Central, you want someone new. So I present to you Marsha Henderson. Hear what Central want you do. Clean up the wall and number two. Cause too much of mess in number two. Too much of mess. Who go mobilize the thing now? Marsha. Or who organize and the thing now? Marsha. Or who centralize and the thing now? No fear of favor. The people defend up for more housing in the central. Marsha. Better health here is essential. Marsha. Pick up the real field, Marsha. The whole of central thing, Marsha Henderson. I say she's the one for you. Central, you want someone new. So I present to you Marsha Henderson. Hear what Central want you do. Clean up the wall and number two. Cause too much of mess in number two. Too much of mess. Marsha. Yo, Central.
Too much number two and number two.
I know that it's essential.
You know that's important.
To find a leader with credential in this next election.
Come on.
So I introduce to you Marsha Henderson. I say she's the one for you. Central, you want someone new. So I present to you Marsha Henderson. Hear what Central want you do. Clean up the wall and number two. Cause too much of mess in number two. Too much of mess. Who go mobilize the thing now? Marsha. Or who organize and the thing now? Marsha. Or who centralize and the thing now? No fear of favor. The people defend up for more housing in the central. Marsha. Better health here is essential. Marsha. Pick up the real field, Marsha. The whole of central thing, Marsha Henderson. I say she's the one for you. Central, you want someone new. So I present to you Marsha Henderson. Hear what Central want you do. Clean up the wall and number two. Cause too much of mess in number two. Too much of mess.
Help! Somebody, anybody, everybody, help! My country going to hell in a handbasket, and it look like if somebody tells somebody that this country could be run by propaganda alone. Help!
going to say nothing, cause I know what some of all you go say. But I can't stand by any longer and watch my country go in this way. The affairs of the state in chaos, causing citizens too much pain. So to hell with who vex and whatever come next, I ain't staying quiet again. No, this land is yours, but it's mine also. And the future lies in our hands. I want you to know that this government that we put in charge, incompetence is creating problem. I say down with them, don't hesitate, down with them. No time to wait, down with them. They must understand that this is the people's land. Yes, they must understand the power of any land resides in the people's hands. Hey. The incompetence is too blatant, and cronyism is the cause. Nepotism is running rampant, going against all decency and laws. Where's the spiritual and moral values that brought you to rule this land once more? You are the ones who talk about corruption, but now we're more corrupt than before. Lord, this land is yours, but it's mine also. And the future lies in our hands. I want you to know this government that we put in charge, incompetence is creating problem. I said down with them, don't hesitate, down with them. No time to wait, down with them. They must understand that this is the people's land. Yes, they must understand the power of any land resides in the people's hands, man. Now reach the depth of despair. Crime has taken over our land. Law enforcement corrupt and impotent, and you can't come up with a fighting plan. Rape, robberies, murders, kidnappings. Over 4 years have gotten so bad. Apart from the bombings we have in town, you're afraid to come out in your own backyard.
Comrades, we're getting showers of blessings tonight. And so before we got the showers, I was saying to you that in this country, we deserve decent leadership. We deserve leadership and a government, comrades, that makes our country look great. And so that is why I am fully in support of Samal Duggins to be the next parliamentary representative for constituency number 4. Samal is a hard worker dedicated to the empowerment of people. He's not selfish and he ain't boasting. He listens, he understands, and he's compassionate through and through. You ain't gonna hear Samuel with any kind of abusing, no load of calling the woman the name, no matter what other people say about him. That is not Samuel, comrades. Comrade Samuel is and has always been a quiet force of progress, peace and prosperity in the community and in the country as a whole. He does not tear down like some of the other people. He uplifts, and he's patient and kind and respectful to everyone. Samal, comrades, is the kind of person that can and will provide representation of the highest quality to the residents and constituents of this community. This, comrades, is the kind of representation that all the people in this country will get with a Kitts-Nevis Labour government. Every single one of us that sit on this platform tonight, every one of us is ready. We stand here ready and committed to represent the people at the highest level. We are listening to you, and we will always listen to you. We will walk, we will reason with you, we will work with you, and we are ready to build our nation with you. This is our country, comrades. This is our home, and our people deserve nothing but the best. And that is why I know for a fact, comrades, that with the stellar leadership of our next Prime Minister, Dr. Terrance Drew, your St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party team will be the team that will work diligently to lift St. Kitts and Nevis out of this mire of corruption, greed, nepotism, and illegality. Every single one of us on this platform, comrades, we are ready and willing to work for you. We have a duty to fix St. Kitts and Nevis, to develop it and make it into the best place to live for our citizens. We must stand against anything and anyone who stands or sits in the way of our progress. Anyone who stands in the way of our freedom, and anyone, comrades, who stands in the way of our democracy. Forgive me. A brand new St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party government will put an end to lawlessness, the corruption, the nepotism, and the constant disrespect and disregard for our people and our communities. So, comrades, come election day, the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party is ready. Whether they're over there ready or not, election day is coming. And when you go to the polls, I want to remind you to put your X next to the hand to vote for the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party, the real Labour Party, the only Labour Party in this country, and the only one that can make your future and this country number one. Vote for the caring hand. Comrades, that is why our party's symbol on the ballot is the hand that helps, the hand that cares, the hand of support. So in number 1, you put your X in the box next to Dr. Jeffrey Hanley's name. In number 3, where your X going? Yes, in the box next to Congress Maynard. In number 4, you know where your X going? In the box next to Samuel Duggins. And in number 5, put your X in the box next to Kenneth Douglas. Number 6, you know where your X going? Right next to the box, next to Denzil, Dr. Denzil Douglas. And number 7, you're ready to root out that one over there. You're ready to put your X to the box next by Leon Natter Nelson. And in number 8, you know to put your X next to none other than Dr. Terrance Drew, the one who cares for you and the next Prime Minister of this country. So comrades, tonight, and where do you put your X in Central Bastille, number 2? In the box next to Marsha, Henderson.
Show me your voting finger, raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting finger, raise up the voting.
So comrades, tonight we are asking you again to give us a clear and powerful mandate to take this country forward. Let the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party restore law, restore order, and restore prosperity to our beloved country. We are ready to serve, and we are ready to serve all the people. Thank you, comrades, and have a good night.
Comrades! No rain gonna stop us tonight. No rain. I want to say this. Well. Comrades, $2.25 billion going to a jail. Who from number 8? All the number 8 warriors, let me hear you. All the 7 warriors, let me hear you.
They won't build no schools anymore. All they build will be prison. They won't build no schools anymore. All they build will be prison.
I ain't even reached the school yet. But I come in all road tonight. I reach the airport roundabout. And some smart person in St. Kitts decide to put a cob wall in the center of the road. A cob wall in the center of the road. That make no sense whatsoever. Dr. Drew, who is the public works minister? As a matter of fact, whoever it be, at the morning after election, I can dig it up. That make no sense whatsoever. An accident they want cause, a people they want kill, that make no sense. I can dig it up. Tell them I say, I can dig it up. But we have to go along because we're behind time. So I will say to you, it's time to jump. Jump up in number 3 because your king is ready for you. So I bring to you none other than Honorable King Conwis Maynard.
Back again. Jump. You wouldn't believe the amount of people who meet me on the street and say the same thing. That for years now they're anxiously waiting to hear a little something from the king. From little children to teacher, musician to blogger to Christian on Sunday morning. From Tivana to Julie, I t-shirt to Shari, me fans. Let me hear you sing. Yes, sir. 10,000 patriots in St. Kitts-Nevis. Can't be wrong. Can't waste no time, no home. When we say that we want you on the stage in the song, you have the magic to make us jump again. And with all the stressing on the world, we need good music in we soul. I wanna hear you. Every one of them. I wanna hear you. Let me see you jump. Demand for number 3. But sing a song for me. Cause when you hit the stage, I'll be jumping up again. Bring back your melody to have a hold on me. Cause your speed so tall, I gotta be jumping up again. Everybody, jump, 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 jump. Level massive. Labor massive. You ready? You ready?
I'll be ready for them. Let them know. Be ready for them. Don't tell them so. Not sorry for them. Let them know.
Some people vex that are singing now. They want me sing, but they can't compete with that. They can't make the girls feel nice like me when they hear the nice boys, so they vex. That's why they say it's the man for number 3. In fact, some of the young ladies say they're going to change it from the man for number 3. They say the man for me. The man for me. Some of them got a shot here with me picture on it and everything. You can't see it.
They say, I is the man for them. Comrades, it's so nice to be in constituency number 4, where once again we will deliver a Labour candidate in Parliament in the name of the Honourable Samuel Duggins. And just like number 4 will be there, number 3 will be there too. Some people are under pressure. You all hear them? Under pressure. Even starting to abuse now. But just tonight, a good comrade came and told me, Congress, leave the abusing to me. You focus on the issues, I gonna focus on the abusing. And as a good, faithful, loyal man, I'm gonna listen to my constituents. Because remember, I is the man for them. Comrades, well, Nato, I ain't going there with you, you know. I ain't going there with you. Nato, whenever you say well, you always leave out the other 2. The song has in 5 wells at the beginning. It's well. What punch trouble in the place? And if you listen to them lyrics there, you know, I need to sing it for somebody. Well. What punch trouble in the place? Some people around here want me go out on a rampage. This caused me to remember when I was 8 or 9, I used to provoke my sister every day. Until one morning, she said she had enough this time. She retaliated till I still have this scare today. So all them people who taunting the King Congress, take this lesson and learn from my mistake. Because now I understand what my granny really mean when she say, you should never wake a tiger from its sleep. Let them people know. Never wake this tiger, boy. Never wake this tiger. But comrades, the truth is, Akila is under pressure. She is going to lose the next elections. And she is feeling it in her bones. You can hear it in her voice. You can see that she is doing something she ain't even know how to do. Because you see, she is trying to hide from the truth. You see like how she hiding from the work? She trying to hide from the truth. Hiding from the work. Everywhere she go, hiding from the work.
Has anyone seen the minister anywhere?
Hiding from the truth. Hiding from the truth. Pull up. Akila Nisbet is hiding from the truth. The undisputable fact is that Akila Nisbet has been on the government benches in Parliament for the last 6 years. That is undisputable. You had 6 years to influence the government policy from right among them. You have been the deputy political party, deputy political leader of the PLP. So not because you have a dismal record and nothing to show, or that you want to limit your time to 2 years, you have failed. You had 6 years in different capacities to show what you're made of, and you have nothing to show for it. Comrades, 2 years in politics is an eternity, you know. That's a long time. In fact, in the US, for Congress, it's every 2 years they change, you know. Every 2 years they vote. And let me educate a little bit here, because maybe she's unaware. In our governance structure, in our democracy, the government can fall at any time. The Constitution only gives you a maximum of 5 years. Doesn't give you a minimum. It doesn't say that for sure you have 5 years. So when you get into work on behalf of the people, you have to start working right away. Because in the event we have a situation like this, you can't show up to the people and say, well, I only had 2 years and may really start to do my work yet. I was planning to start in the 4th year. And just to show you how the argument makes no sense, the only achievement that Akilah can boast about is building a road to her home. And you know when that happened? She built that road to her home while she was a senator before the last election. So how is it you are saying that you only had 2 years, but you were able to move the government before the last election to build a whole road to your home? Who are you trying to fool? In fact, she posted videos on the road saying that she is working for you. But now, because that's the only thing to your name, you're limiting it to 2 years. Well, nobody taking you on now. Nobody taking you on now. So don't blame me because you were hiding from the work. Don't blame me because you were busy enjoying the perks instead of visiting your constituents. The fact remains that you had 6 years to make things happen. I told you the other day, I only had 1 year with the Labour government. And I have done more in the constituency of constituency number 3 than Akilah when she had 6 years influence over the government. The whole stretch of the constituency, from greenhouses to painting schools, to fixing fences, to putting up lights, to paving roads, building townhouses, building homes, building whole playfield, completely cleaning up camps, cleaning up the village, building sidewalks, renovating community centers, all in 1 year with the help of the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party government. So you have no excuse whatsoever. You have failed. But comrades, we should not be surprised. Before Akilah became the representative, changing her status in the parliament, she was working at SCASPA. They said for almost $15,000 a month. And she has absolutely nothing to show for the 4 years she has worked there. Ask Milo Box. She was missing from work all the time. See somebody there? 2 days a week. So it has become a common practice of Akilah to be missing from the work. So don't let her fool you. And with Congress Maynard as your representative in government, things must get done. Congress always performs. Always. In every aspect of the word. Whatever you want to think. So we must not be fooled. And the people of constituency number 3 are saying that they are done with Akilah. They tell me so all the time. They say they feel fooled. They say they feel abused. That they came and they gave a sympathy vote in some cases, but they say they're not going back there. So you deal with that. Don't come. I'm going to leave that to my constituents to do. You see this? But the thing about it, the sad thing about it is, while Akilah is hiding from the work, people are dying in our hospitals. People can't find work. People can't find how to stretch the $360 no more. But meanwhile, every time you get sick and you have to go and take an MRI, it is Akilah bread who is getting butter. Every time you use a CT scan, I understand. It is Akilah bread that you get in butter. Let her answer that to you. Don't come with no small talk or Congress Maynard. All of the people who have come after Congress Maynard have always lived to regret it. A word to the wise is enough.
Is dead, never dead, live again. God, I got them going by deep breath, man, they breaking a sweat.
Their focus has always been about how they're going to promote themselves. Akila's husband in National Bank raised his salary on the board from $3,000 to $6,500. You know that? From $3,000 to $6,500. Focus on that. But we in the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party are going to be focused on you. Because with all that has happened, with all the corruption that has engulfed this government, we are saying to you that to save the soul of this nation, to put us back on the right path, you need to vote for the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. You need to give us a stable government by giving us a full mandate across all 8 constituencies. You see, with a stable government, there are a lot of things that we can achieve. We will deal with the issue of the minimum wage. Remember when they promised you a livable wage? Up to now, you can't get it. Because they have not been able to sit as a team and negotiate with the proper stakeholders in this country to bring about a minimum wage. But we give the assurance that our team will bring all the stakeholders together in this country to move the minimum wage to at least $500 a week. But you get that only with a stable government. Many people across my constituency are still in need of housing. They're still in need of land. But with a government that is in there fighting for position, this fraction pulling here, this fraction pulling there, well, how come you getting this and this ain't getting that? People can't get access to lands that are there. And so we are saying in the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party that with a stable government, we will be able to embark upon the next housing revolution in this country. So if you don't have no keys to shake yet, hold on, your keys coming. If you don't have no land to call your own, hold on, your land is coming. If you don't have no land for farming, hold on, your land is coming. Because with a stable government, we will be able to achieve major progressive things in this country. Comrades, I also want to focus on the fact that PLP, nor PAM, nor CCM can win 6 seats in this country. It is not possible. CCM only competing in 3, so they can't win 6. PAM know that, honestly, they cannot win in number 6. They cannot win in some, at least 3 constituencies, they ain't even got a chance. So they're starting out with 5. Possibly. And PLP for sure can win 6 seats. And so what will happen is if we vote for them in patches and pieces, you're going to have to put them back together. And then we're going to end right back up in this situation again. So to avoid that uncertainty, to avoid that instability, vote for the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party across all 8 constituencies.
Show me your voting finger. Raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting finger.
The investors are looking. They are looking. And they are saying, not only the investors, the business community is paying attention because they know that they will do better if we have a stable government. The investors are not going to come and invest if the government is not united and together. That is why they have taken all their business out of St. Kitts and Nevis. That is why we cannot get new jobs right now under this government. But with a stable government, with the youth and experience and the well-roundedness that we have, we will attract foreign direct investment once again to get this economy going in collaboration with the things that we do on the ground, including agriculture and services. it is important for us to vote for a stable government. As I close, comrades, I want you to also picture our team. We have a well-rounded team. Everything you could think of is encapsulated in this A team. We have a young, vibrant, caring leader and next Prime Minister of this country in Dr. Terrance Drew. And he has the responsibility of leading this A team that has in doctors, lawyers, preachers and all. Everything. Farmers, engineers, accountants, sportsmen, everything that you need, you can find on this team. And so I want to give a powerful endorsement to the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party team of 8 that will once again lead our country to #1 in this region. And I want to say right here in number 4, everybody must come along. We don't want to go to Parliament with 3. We don't want to go with 4. We don't want to go with 5. We don't want to go with 6. We don't want to go with 7. We want to go with all 8. That is what is going to save this country of ours. That is what is going to keep our soul intact. And so I ask you across all of the constituencies to vote for the hand. Vote for the caring hand of Labour, because we have shown that we are ready to serve. Our focus will be on you. Our focus will be on this country. Our focus will be on saving St. Kitts and Nevis and making it #1 again. God bless you. Good night. Thank you. Love you.
Comrades, can we scan Church Street? Number 3, can we scan Church Street again? I'm bringing the next man right now. But before I do that, I have to say something serious. As I said before, this is graduation week. This week and next week. But just imagine that 5 years from now, these young people graduate from high school. And suppose unity in charge. The only work that can be in this country is to cut grass. Cutting grass is the #1 job under unity. That is a problem. People of St. Kitts and Nevis, that is a problem. And the only way to change that is to vote all 8 for Labour. All 8 for Labour. So in the next election, your next presenter in number 5, vote for Kenny Douglas in number 5. Kenny is on. Kenny is alive in number 5.
I am. Hey yo, one man me know got the drive to make number 5 come alive. Let me tell you about him. Hey yo, Kenny. Gosso. The most I with you forever. You are gonna be number 5 savior. Kenny Douglas, you and Labour going to take SP out of pressure. Kenny care for the whole of Hub City and for the whole of SKB. Kenny is the man with the remedy. Kenny Douglas got a better strategy. In a higgity and most Kenny sort up. Election never get vote up. But no Paul wicked and fake and all who are hate and the man all the Judas. Many a call but I Kenny them choose us. All with the pride, none of them can refute us. be? Kenny had the man with the remedy. Kenny Douglas got a better strategy.
Labour Massive, good night. Labour people, good night. How you doing? You ready? You ready?
Are we ready for them? Let them know we ready for them. Don't tell them so. Sorry for them. Let them know.
I feel so good every time I'm with you, the people of Labour. I feel so good whenever I'm here with the good people of St. Kitts-Nevis. I want to drop something nice. I want to drop something new this evening. This one come all the way from Jamaica. Rascal, drop it for me there.
Kenny, we don't take bribe. You know it go already on one side. I must represent. Hey, you know it go already. From St. Kitts to Jamaica. Tell them don't play now.
People all the way in Jamaica telling you the people of constituency number 5 to come alive and vote for Kenny. We are number 5 people at. Me number 5 people, where are you? There is only one choice in constituency number 5. Yours truly, Kenny Douglas. Number 5, give yourself a round of applause for me. Let me talk to the people of constituency number 4. Because we are here this evening to endorse Samuel Duggins. I want you, the people of number 4. There is no other choice also. Sometimes I sit right there, and when I listen to this man giving all his plans for constituency number 4, I said, this man will do wonders for constituency number 4. So number 4, roar, roar for Samuel Duggins, number 4. As my colleague always say, number 4, Samuel Duggins will be with us in government headquarters. I also want to touch my people in the diaspora. Those from all 8 constituencies, you will be here whenever the elections are called. I want you to know that. Let me start also by saying congratulations to all the people, all the students of Sandy Point Primary School who graduated yesterday. I want to say congratulations to the parents also and the teachers who always do a very, very good job. Give all of them a round of applause. I also want to touch 4 important young ladies from constituency number 5. Cricket in St. Kitts-Nevis. We are trying our utmost best to make sure that the young ladies are equipped with the skills so that they can get to the highest level in cricket also. And it is my duty tonight to congratulate Jazara Clarkson of Sandy Point, Tishani Warner of Sandy Point, Jakezenique Hodge of Sandy Point, and Bernicia Huggins. These 4 young ladies, they have journeyed to Trinidad and Tobago to represent Leeward Islands in the Under 19 female cricket tournament. Give them a round of applause for me too. And before I go into my presentation, I also want to say condolences to the Hendrickson family in Sandy Point. They lost their dear mom today, earlier today in Doreen Hendrickson. I want to give them my condolences and my sympathies also. People of St. Kitts-Nevis, my good comrades, I want you to know that under a Labour administration, St. Kitts-Nevis was number 1 in a number of areas. We were number 1 in economic growth. We were number 1 in healthcare. We were number 1 in tourism. And we were number 1 in agriculture. Today, as we speak, under the leadership of that dysfunctional concoction government, St. Kitts-Nevis has become number 1, and listen to me carefully, number 1 in the region for the most people sent into poverty.
The most people sent into poverty. So the number one, for the number one reason, the wrong reason that is. They have gone number one into hardship. Number one in unemployment during this pandemic. Yet they are all over this place boasting about how they manage the pandemic well. I want them to know that the people of St. Kitts-Nevis, they are suffering. My good people, the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party, my good people, the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party will bring better to you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis, once again. Labour under the distinguished leadership of Dr. Terrance Drew will empower you, the people, once again. We will restore our economic wealth. We will provide better jobs and more diverse jobs for you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. We will bring more housing and better housing, more modernized housing, not just for low-income earners, but also for middle-income earners. My good people, my comrades, the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party will properly plan and diverse the educational system that will incorporate academics, sports, creative arts, and skill learning. The St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party will make sure that we have better health care. We will make sure that in our hospitals, we have modernized equipment. In Sandy Point especially, I want to let you know that you will go to the hospital every day and you will meet doctors down there 24/7. Talking about the hospital, you heard about what happened today? You heard about what happened today with one of our best surgeons? Imagine that. Imagine that children, young children who hadn't eaten for 8 to 10 hours. When the surgeon went to operate on them today, she was told to report to the PS office. And when she went there, they asked her not to perform. And you know what vexed me about it? Because most of our doctors who are coming home, they want to place them on PEP. They want to do them all sorts of things. Our doctors are going to Antigua and St. Lucia and all over the place. Under a St. Kitts-Nevis government, under a St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party government, this will never happen. The doctors and the nurses, you will be well taken care of. I want to say that to you this evening. This would never happen under a St. Kitts-Nevis government. I want to say to the good people in the entertainment industry, Ronnie Rascal and EK, DJ Terror, all of you, entertainment and creative art industry will also be improved. St. Kitts-Nevis will experience better with labor. St. Kitts-Nevis will experience better under a St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. The real Labour Party. And I want you to listen to me carefully, not the pretend Labour Party. Because PLP is not Labour, they are the People's Lying Party. Night after night, they are just lying to you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. And that is why I want you to listen to them carefully. Because you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis, you know the truth. You know the truth. And on election day, I want you to vote overwhelmingly for the 8 candidates of the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. My good people, one of the lies that they are telling is that we are going to end these programs. That is one of the biggest lies that they are telling. I want to say to you, Labour is not about ending programs. The St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party is about enhancing these programs. And that is exactly what we are going to do. Things are already hard in this country. We want to make things better for you, not harder. Anything we touch here, from the St. Kitts-Nevis to the party, they become better. Because our focus is on the people. Because people, they are our priority. You, the people, are our priority. St. Kitts-Nevis, you are our priority. As a matter of fact, when it comes to ending programs designed for the less fortunate, you know this for yourself? You know this for yourself? Who ended the laptop program? You tell me. Who ended the laptop program? Sean Richards. Who ended the REACH program? PLP. Unity. Who ended PEP? So they are the ones who are ending these programs. And I want to say to you, when they tell you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis, that we are going to end the peace program, we are going to end the PAP, we are going to end this, we are going to end that, tell them, no way. The St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party, we are going to make all these programs better. We are going to make them better. We are the ones started all of these programs. And they just ended them just like that. But you know what? I realize what they are doing. They want you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis, to depend on them. Don't allow them to have you running behind them. That is exactly what they are doing. We, the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party, we are going to empower you. We are going to give you better jobs, better paying jobs, so that you can look for yourselves and your families. These things we did when we were in government because we are all about making life better for people. Always better for you, the people, not harder. I want to say to you, Labour will enhance these programs to empower you, not keep you dependent. The St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party wants you to thrive, not survive. We want you to live better. And that is why we are asking you to vote for all 8 candidates right here. Labour will make better roads for you. The people in constituency number 5, I will make sure that you have all your roads well paved. I will not pave the road next to my mom and stop right there and have all the people with dust all in the morning. 6 o'clock dust, 12 o'clock dust, 6 o'clock in the evening dust. People putting on plastic bags on their feet to walk at morning times to go to work. And one of the nurses told me, who are wearing white, she told me the other day, I couldn't believe that when she spoke to the representative, you know what he told her? Go ahead and tell your head to change the color from white to black. You can imagine that? Can you imagine that? These people care for you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis? They don't care. How can you tell people that? The nurse is accustomed to wear white, but tell your boss to change the color from white to black with his forwardness. Forward and outer order. That is why I'm telling you, don't let them fool you. When they come around with their money and they this and they that, tell them, yes, I'm going to take it. But on the day of election, you know what to do. Vote for the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. Vote them out. Vote them out.
Get rid of them. 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 Get rid of them.
I want to say to you just one more thing before I leave. Sandy Point, constituency number 5, you will experience better under your Sully Kenny Douglas as your representative. When we go to Fig Tree, my good people, when I'm driving to Fig Tree, I have to decide which pothole I must fall into. Should I fall into this one or that one? Sometimes I don't know. I fall in the wrong one sometimes. So Fig Tree people, I will make sure that I pave the road from the gut all the way to Fig Tree. Victory people, you will get back your pier. You will get back your fisheries. You will get back a nice ship down there. So all those persons who are into business, the small business people, you will have your restaurants and your bars, your art and craft. Everything will happen for you down there in Victory. I want to ask you this question. Did you see what happened down there with the poker run the other day? Ships from all over, boats from all over. Anguilla, St. Martin, Antigua, Stacia, Sabre, all over. Kenny Douglas will make Victory an economic hub for you, the people of Victory and Sandy Point. And not just for Victory and Sandy Point, but the neighboring communities. So halfway tree, Newton Ground, St. Paul's, people from all over St. Kitts-Nevis can come down here. That is what Kenny is going to do for the people of Victory. And I want to say to you also about the pier, because my thing for the pier, my dream for the pier is to make sure that we have proper trade between Sandy Point, the neighboring communities, with Stacia, with Sabre, with St. Martin, with Anguilla, all those nearby islands. So I want the farmers and the fishermen and all these people to benefit from that. Kenny Douglas will do that for you, the people of Victory.
Kenny, we don't take bribe. You know it go already on one side. I must represent. Hey, you know it go already. From St. Kitts to Jamaica. Tell them don't play them.
So I don't want you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis, to take bribe from these people, because that is just what they are doing. They want to bribe you so that you can put them back in government to the same old thing. So I want to say to you, the constituency of number 5 will be advanced under my representation. Because you, the people of constituency number 5, from all the way around the ground to all the way down to the valley, you are my priority. Good night. Take care of yourselves. I love you. I love you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis.
Get rid of them. 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 Get rid of them.
What they can do and how they are the best. Mash up we country, now have we in a mess. So what we do?
Get rid of them. 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 Get rid of them.
All of a sudden, like they lose their blight, and they turn millionaire just overnight. So what we do?
Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
Get rid of
Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
Get rid of all of them. All of them, we gonna get rid of them. Kenny go in Church Street. Kenny doing too much things in Sunny Point. Kenny go in Church Street. Right about now, we'll have constituency number 4 talent presentation by a music group who is right here ready to present to you, the people of number 4.
Good night. Yeah, let me get the video started now. Yeah, you can run the music when you're ready, you know. DJ on the music now. Ain't nobody give him music. Pen drive, the blue pen drive. Oh yeah, no man, the people that want to get entertained. Oh. Yeah, huh? The number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 14 point, the number. Yeah, the number them right. Number 1. They got them in numbers, yeah. Yeah. That's the number 1, got them below. Let me come back. Let me just set it up again.
Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Of course, the guys are going to present to us. But in the meantime, nothing else is here. Come on! Let me hear you tonight, come on. Come on, of number 4. You're alive. You ready? You ready for Samal? You ready for Samal? Not yet. Get a dose and not a fuss. All right, the sound we're kicking on gas.
Yeah. And then Bola Seville, you know me, you check. Go out right here in Old Road, you don't know. Shabal is the father. One time. Yeah. Watch ya now. Hey, have one shot, so me take it. Me just appear, so me make it. And a video me go half for the lettuce. One full of rocks like tennis. Pepper me dogs, better we no go soft. And if I want to be all out in a diva. Pure none of we ain't up in a mark. We just appear for the dear man, make it low. Father God, I hope you hear me. Try to guide me daily. Keep the enemies near me. Hope me friend the real way. In a life so you can't trust humans. They come around then dark and dash. Next one. Yeah, number 2.
Yeah, you don't know it's me, Metro Dan. For those who don't know, I know everybody want the money, so we just gonna stack up all the money. You check? So we gonna do it. Stacking up the money. Stacking up the money, dog. That's what me need. I grade in my brain, give me stress and relief. Boy, watch how you talk like. Me one bigger place for me enemies, me and me dogs. Them apart from school days can't sell out. Cause we come from me trenches. Big baller now, them gonna benches. Bad girl alone for your bank for the ends them. Don't come around, no, we not friendly. You will get. We are pre-money, them a pre-girl selfie. We are pre-upness, them a pre-envy. Sister with the Frenchie, so different. Just live life to be happy. And everything you do could please everybody. I know life could get savage. And anytime them black could get ravaged. Pinpoint with the soul vanish. Fully automatic, screw up this up and it. But if you flow like tsunami, be a pretty girl off is sorry. Camouflage all of my feelings. Even, yo. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Run it again, selector. You don't know. I go on down on the stage. Representing for the 14, you know what I mean? I hear the minister talk about the girls them. All the girls them who get along and watch you now, man.
Mr. Vex, can't believe you're gone, girl, I got me hopeless. If loving you is hard, now you bring me more stress. Me friend them say we toxic, even that make more sense. Me don't really speak like that, but the chemistry is there, me know you feel that back. Me know me do me wrong, but you can't leave like that, baby, please fight back. If you really do love me, baby, please come back. Me don't tell me sorry, me not do it again, me want people with you get married. Me want you chat the road, me want you move on like no squaddy. Are you feel me homebody? Me casa, so casa, she a one addy. Me sorry for the meddling. Them kind of thing your man shoulda never in. Girl, you breaking me down, stop the weathering. Watching you moving on, give me hemorrhage. If you stay mine, it'll be alright. You should be mine. Mr. Movex, can't believe you're gone, girl, I got me hopeless. Don't loving you is hard, now you bring me more stress. Me friend them say we toxic, even that make more sense. We don't really speak like that, but the chemistry is there, me know you feel that back. Me know me do me wrong, but you can't live like that. Yo, next beat. Yeah. Away again.
Calling back, got some keys.
Don't do some bad things in my life, you know what I mean? That one for me girl, but that one still my brother, see me still. Big up Scott anyway, that my father. Yeah. Me tell me Catty me no use condom. Me touch your best friend yesterday, but still me use one though. Losing me shoes, but socks still on me feet. Got touch a quick and go. This ain't the man me want to beat me only so because me battling these feelings. Now let me add war with these feelings. When you're big now, so you must know right from wrong. Can't let them energy destroy you from the plan. But you got a part of me ain't give up. But go on, more time me understand home. Hope me get to see me you until me dead better me don't wish that they tell me figure bull out. Say he hate to see me like this. You were scared. Can't believe they come and take you and gone. But a spliff in the man become me heart too heavy. Big bro, where you gone, you got the dogs. And red make it was me and feelings not far already. Shakim, you're always with me. Countless tears fall already. For me dreams they done gone. Me break too many reasons with these feelings. Nah, like me and one with these feelings. When you're big now, so you must know right from wrong. Can't let them energy destroy you from the plan. But you got a part of me. Me got some apps who want come anyway life quick. Anyway, anytime they violate me, show the lightning. How when you want to one with me? Cause you see me shining breaking. Me push me energy, they like it. I ain't really mind it, that don't matter me. Feeling hopeless, certain thoughts can't speak. Feeling paranoid, more wild, but me safe still. Can't play your own mind, you're not able. Gripping you, me holding your back. You say you love me, so me hold you close to say come make up me back close to me. Don't worry who will ring my line. You are the one, you are the queen. Step out in the Air Force One. Me fresh, feeling myself. Try to get away from pain, but realize certain girls are draining up my health.
Calling back, got some keys.
Me battling these feelings. Nah, let me add one with these feelings. When you're big now, so you must know right from wrong. Can't let them. Next beat. Next one, let me go fast. Yeah.
Snacks you too fire.
So if you know this, just sing along, you check. Big up everybody who supporting me one time. Big up all the thugs them to the back too. Yeah, watch ya now. Hear them. Hey, that you know hear them. Them a talk like little children. This a new year, but we still a man them. Hear them. Hey, you know hear them. We coulda never fear them. Pull up in the white bus and when them a talk about the run the island, dog you know run ya. Me just a laugh, tell them be a fashion. When them a talk about the run the island, dog you know run ya. Hey, me just a laugh, dash. Let's go again. Yeah, them boy must be pan. I just want pest the coffee head back, put burn in a lap, neck broke with scrap. All them attack, can't up a this track, and I bump and live like a lean a frack. Internet, hey, chat them a chat, them boy, they fish, you know, see how them. When them attack, boy, they run the island, I gonna run ya. Me just a laugh, somebody tell them they a fast start. When them attack, boy, they run the island, I gonna run ya. Yeah, the remix now. Yeah, the remix. Hey. When them a talk about they run the island, some a run ya. We just a laugh. Hey, them other team they are faster. Hey, when them a talk about they run the island, Labour run ya. We just a laugh. Dash the man. Next one, let's go.
Run it.
Ruin money chasing that.
Yeah, you don't know. Labour place here. Yeah, they cash from the Labour plan. Yeah, we can tell them about the Billy plan. Billy. They a saw scheme up a money plan. When you're dumb, you never see individuals. Individuals. Tunnel vision, just stick to the milli plan, milli plan. You don't know them, y'all have a lot of. You can't fall in a love, dog, you have to stand. Real militant, king in the real physical. Life is a graveyard full of dead dreams, and every situation is not what it seems. But I show you up on the outside, I try to look in, better try zoom in. Information confidential, dark like tin. Never know where we going, not where we been. Ask how me been. I've been good elevating me living, but if me see irregular act, on me perimeter boy get. Yeah, they browning miraculous, and me run it again. Yo, effing it.
Last one, let's go. Last one. Out of time. Yeah. My bad for the time, you check. Big up. This is my last one again. Hey, and me say, oh love, hey.
Snipes you too.
14. Hold up, hey, give me a roll up. Call a girl, me know she love us. Violate and you get full up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hey, watch her now, ball up, hey, never stall up. And I got drink, but me have to give me guard up. And every girl touch ends on me, hold. Last one. Hey, cause then I rather than rolling me, living pan, my hand ball up. When me get from double and shout out man, lay my love Angelian. Oh Lord, I gave me a roll up. Call a girl, me know she love us. Violate when he get full up. Hey, hold up, we are there. Hey, hold up, what you say? Hey, hold up, we are there. Hey, hold up.
You can't disable, they got them. Why put them in like old time Samsung? You get a bowl in my bed, just a cool. Give me head in her, check the story for Snapchat. Mix if I want well, I get a put him on a shirt, just grab that. The thugs locked on your ends like padlock. Cool old glad man. We gone. 14. Never.
Comrades, give it up for 14 homegrown talent from all over and vultures. That is the future. They're not going to cut no grass on the unity. They got a future with labor. So we're going to move along because it's late. And I know many of you are excited to hear Samal. But I'll bring someone before Samal. Someone who is good to number 4 over the years. They say he's short, but he talawa. They say he's short, but he talawa. The man who has led this country to the leaps and bounds in the Caribbean. The man who took us to number one. The man who is still part of this team. Who is strong, strong, strong. I bring you the Honorable, the Right, Dr. Denzil Llewellyn Douglas.
Hi, from New York to Harris's. Labor people, Sampers, Pasigo, Salas, looking for the people. A real devoted leader. He always deliver. Stand firm in a saying, kiss us so it is. Don't hear the man for number 6. Looking for the people. A real devoted leader. He always deliver. Stand firm in a saying, kiss us so it is.
D.L.D. Denzil Llewellyn Douglas. D.L.D. Denzil Llewellyn Douglas. Hey, Jockey! Bang them, beat them, leave a sherry legs. Bang them, beat them, doggy sherry legs. Let's go! Bang them, beat them, leave a sherry legs. Yes, we sherry legs in number 6. Wow! Tell them!
Outside and youth development.
Reporting doggy, reporting doggy. You hear?
Over and over and over delivery.
Reporting doggy, of course. Reporting doggy.
Put your hands up, number 6 we coming.
Reporting doggy, reporting doggy.
Reported leader we deliver.
No chicks.
Tell them it's your it's in number 6.
You're simply the best. Hands up, hands up. Lay one on my tail. Show me something red. Come let me step up the bed, step up the red. Let's do this. Bang them, beat them. Boom, boom.
What a meeting! What a night! Watch you now! I never run things here in Old Road and number 4.
Are we ready for them? Let them know we ready for them. Don't tell them so. That's how we feed them. Let them know.
Me no sorry for them, not me at all. Don't sorry for them! Licks in the backside! My dear comrades, my dear people of constituency number 4, my dear fellow citizens here in this country and around the world, we are here in Old Road, OR, of constituency number 4, in a massive public meeting to again show our solidarity and support with Comrade Samuel Duggins. And I want you to understand that we are on the move here in number 4. We are pleased that so far we have been leading the campaign. There are 5 teams. I ain't know who is E. I ain't know who is F. I don't know who is D. I ain't know who is B or C. But I know we are the A team, led by none other than Dr. Terrance Drew, our leader. We are the A team, the best team, and none can stop us or touch us here in our country. I want to say that in the house, we have our comrades from constituency number 6. We never fail to support. And some are here in Old Road in this meeting. You have massive support from constituency number 6. Let me hear you. Let me hear you.
Number 6 on the move. And so we don't care what they say. We don't care who they bring. Husband or wife or hermaphrodite. We ain't care who they bring. Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John. The harder they come, the harder they fall. Get rid of them. 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 And so number 6 endorses Samuel Duggins. A family man. A farmer. An artist. A small businessman. Let us hear it again for Samuel Duggins of number 4. They had a whole heap of things to say last week when? Or this week? Or when it was? Which day? Which day again? Tuesday. But them jokers over there in the bed. Whole heap of jokers. Imagine. They said Dougie ain't do nothing for number 6. In 1995, I met Deep Bay, a one-sided piece of village. I brought balance. I brought houses, not only on the seaside, but on the mountainside as well. Whole heap of houses. You understand? They don't know what they're talking about. Because you want to know whether they live in Deep Bay or they live somewhere else. They don't talk to the people in Deep Bay or how the hell they know who the people are. They don't know what's going on in their own village. You understand? We made sure that when we closed the sugar industry, we said we will redevelop our country. Not only in the Southeast Peninsula, but right down there in Capistia as well. We created the White Gate Development Corporation. 3 square miles of land in the northwestern tip of the island. And we say the focal point for development of St. Kitts-Nevis down there in that part of the country will be in Capistia, of which Deep Bay is the center. But more than that, it seems as though Mark ain't got a memory. Because who was put in charge of the White Gate Development Corporation? For over 27 years, his own father was in charge of that corporation. You understand? The man brought together with his team 3 massive hotel developments there at Whitegate at Kittish Hill. And yet he say his father ain't do nothing. The man so ungrateful to his own father. You understand? He say his father ain't do nothing. And Kittish Hill was created. Houses were built. The development of that part of the country took place there. Right there in the Whitegate Development Corporation. And he said his father ain't do nothing for 27 years for the area. Where is he put in charge? Is he put in charge? And so you want to know what Mark really talking about. Where he come from? Africa he live or he live in St. Kitts? Where the hell he come from? Is that a real human being? Up to now we can't understand what he talk about. Roads were built. Infrastructure put into all of the communities. The Ramada Hotel is there. Where after all, he need to go and get eye surgery because he can't see. You understand? We had a whole horse track, Beaumont Park,
thousands of people came down there every single weekend. And Mark said he not see nothing going on. The damn man is blind. You understand? But you see, at Timothy calls it, birds of a feather, they flock together. Why is Mark there? Is it because of the greed and corruption of his master, Timothy Harris? Is he the messenger boy for Timothy Harris in number 6? Well, tell them, don't just wait upon them down there in number 6. Health centers, community centers, sporting facilities, the rest of the island gorgeous and all. And the man say, nothing happened down there. It look like he gone sleep. My dear people, every single household in number 6 has at least a degreed person. The most doctors per capita in the whole country come from number 6 constituency. What the man talk about? Please, when all you see him say, wake up, you asleep. But you see, as I said, greed, love of money, just like his master, it looked like a sohi. When the people don't mix, when a man don't mix with ordinary people, well, how we gonna know what's going on? When a man pass you and stare you in your face as if he don't know you, well, what you think he gonna know? You understand? When a man complain to the police because poor nigger walk outside the house, what you expect? When he is the director of fisheries, and for 7 years, the fisheries complex down there ain't got a roof, and you blame it on Douglas. The man is damn crazy. My dear people, why the fisheries complex is not there? Is it because he don't want it too close to his home? Why is the question that you must ask. We are saying that there are a lot of traitors, just like how Timothy was a traitor to the Labour Party. You know, not me alone say it. You know all that people have been saying about Timothy. Sam, Dwyer, Clecton, Sean, Mark, the Labour Party, the PAM Party, CCM, Big Lies. Ordinary people say how treacherous Timothy Harris has been. I warned you all that the corruption and the treachery of Timothy Harris must not be replicated anywhere else in our country. And it looked like people like Mark are the offspring of Timothy Harris when it comes to the love of money and treachery by their people. And even here, you all have to be careful when it comes to treachery. Even here in your own constituency, people of number 4, you must be very, very careful with treachery. Because you see, something happened a few months ago. I had a visitor in my office. And next thing, I understand that the young man who walked into my office, whom I knew and thought I should respect, came out of that meeting with a tape recorder of the meeting without my permission. Treachery and out order. You understand? Now you understand what money and greed can do to people. That is why when they come into your houses, you must examine them, watch them, because they might be taping your meeting and taking it back to Timothy Harris, his master. I warn all you, you know. I warning all you here, you know. I warning you all here in number 4, you know. I warning you all, you know. I warn the people of this country about Timothy Harris. And now everybody can speak of his treachery. And so, when man come to you and say canvassing, you watch them good, you know, because they might be taping what you all say. Drive them away. You understand? Timothy is corrupting the people who are following him. After that meeting, he became the candidate. You understand? You understand? Treachery must not be repaid here in our country. And so I want to say to you, stay with Labour. Stay with Samuel Duggins. Labour has done a whole heap of good for you. The economy was robust when we left office. And listen to how it will continue under a new Labour administration. There will be small business development and expansion in a way that you've never seen before. And I am sure Samuel will tell you all about that. There will be job creations in a way you've never seen before. There would be human resource investments. The human capital, we believe, must be harnessed, must be invested into in order that we can improve our productivity and make sure our country can move upward and forward as well. We want to speak of healthier livelihoods, new form of agricultural development. We want to make sure that the marijuana industry is an integral part of the future development of St. Kitts-Nevis. Samuel will speak to that. We don't want to run down hospital. You understand? A kilo form in the ass. Look at the state of our hospital. And she said she's a woman and she's also the Minister of Health. Look at the state of our hospital today. Come on, man. She's a letdown to women here in St. Kitts-Nevis. We speak of peace and stability, not just temporary, but peace and stability that will last when our young people have alternative opportunities to invest in themselves and advance themselves. We speak of lower taxation. Our people have been taxed. The 17% VAT, it must be lowered. Immediately we say. Don't wait until after any elections. Lower it now. We demand. It was raised at 17% because we wanted to get rid of our debt. We got rid of our debt since under Labour. from 200% of GDP. The debt went down to 73% under Labour in 2015. We will give PAP not to some people for political reasons. Every single household that deserves to be on the PAP, not one or two, but all those whose salaries and wages are below the poverty line. We will aim at further reduction of our corporate tax to 25%, my dear people. Tuition assistance for your students who are abroad studying. $25,000 will be provided as assistance to all those of our people abroad, students who are doing their first degree. Government will give you 25%, $25,000, to assist you in your tuition fees. And we shall give debt forgiveness appropriately to those who have student loans and who are having difficulties in paying it. We shall reduce the interest rate to 4%, just as those who are on the peace initiatives are being allowed to borrow at 4%. My dear people, in closing, I see a brighter St. Kitts-Nevis. I see a team that is led by a competent leader in the person of Dr. Terrance Drew. I am part of this team with pride. We'll serve with him with pride because I believe he has the capacity to lead our country. We will have 5,000 jobs created. We will construct the highway between West Bastia and Capistia down there in the northwestern tip of our island. The new housing revolution. In the first 5 years of the new Labour, we will have no less than 1,500 houses built for our people here in St. Kitts and Nevis. And we shall have a brand new Bastia High School, not where it is being placed right now, but at the old site, not on the aquifer of Bastia Valley. And so I end by saying, vote for Labour. Vote for Samuel Duggins. Vote for the hand of Labour. My outstretched hand, the caring hand, the caressing hand, the loving hand, the hand of Labour. God bless you. Good night. Thank you.
Show me your voting finger. Raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting finger. Raise up the voting. Show me your voting finger. Raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting finger. Raise up the voting. Alright, me and my neighbor. Voting for Labour. Me and my neighbor. Voting for Labour. Somebody say, whoa, we voting the comrade back. Yeah, we voting the comrade back. Me and my neighbor. Voting for Labour. Me and my neighbor. Voting for Labour.
Comrades, that is your doggy. That is our doggy. You ready for Samuel? You ready for Samuel? Here comes Samuel, but I am not going to introduce him. We will bring Miss Brandy to introduce our Samuel.
Good night, comrades of Labour. Good night, number 4. Before I shed some light on our esteemed candidates, number 4, let me hear you roar. To everyone under the sound of my voice, I say welcome. My name is Denzil Brandy, and I am honored to be an advocate for Mr. Samuel Duggins. This is an exciting time here for us in number 4 and to the entire country on a whole. You know why? Real representation and genuine empowerment are a few weeks away. Labour people, St. Kitts-Nevis, it's time to thrive with Samal this time. Samal Duggins is a husband of the beautiful and supportive Ermeline Sebastian Duggins, a family man, a proud national of St. Kitts-Nevis, a successful entrepreneur, an entertainer, a food hero, an innovator, a youth activist, and a game changer. Samal has set out a great task for himself. Samal's heart and focus for the advancement of the people is geared towards 1, agriculture, a field that he is versed in, as he is a well-established farmer. Under Samal, the farmers and fishermen in this country will experience a complete upgrade. Greenhouses, vessel repairs, farm improvements, training for youth and women in new age farming practices, opportunities, all for the deserving people of constituency number 4 and the entire St. Kitts-Nevis. There's a saying that goes, when you give a man a fish, you feed him for 1 day. But when you teach a man how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. We're going from handouts to honest earning and living. Somebody say, game changer. Game changer. Number 2, entrepreneurship. Samal believes that upcoming and small business people must come first. For too long, small business owners get knocked out. They don't care about we. Yes, we. Because I don't feel the pressure with my little clothing store. But comrades, hold the fort. A new day and a better way is coming with. A new day and a better way is coming with. Number 3, entertainment. Samal's plan for the entertainment industry is to build on our tradition of producing strong performing artists, increasing their access to technology. This will afford the opportunity for entertainers to refine their talents and increase their accessibility to national and regional events. Somebody said genuine empowerment. Wait, me ain't done yet. It's about time we put down my foot on this whole marijuana shenanigans. Town halls after town halls and nothing still a keep. Hear what? A new and revolutionary marijuana industry is coming your way when our young pioneer, the visionary Samal Duggins, takes office. For too long, the people of this country have been marginalized, unnecessarily arrested, and left to pay some ridiculous elevated charges. The poor can't take no more. Samal understands how this plant, marijuana, can benefit and generate wealth and profits for you, the people of this country, legally. On election day, we ending stigmatization and be rocking with accumulation. So, my dear comrades, the deserving people of St. Kitts-Nevis, join me in the roar. Vote Samal Duggins. Vote for genuine empowerment. Vote for an undisputed track record of success. When I say with Samal at the helm, when I say with Samal and Labour at the helm, you say better days are coming. With Samal and Labour at the helm, with Samal and Labour at the helm, thank you and good night.
Samal. Red and ready, red and ready. Been at the top so long, them why you fall off. Them still a jump on your name, they want to scratch off. Samal Duggins we a vote for. Can't lose in and know where you born for. I'ma try to pull you down, but Samal Duggins get stronger. When you didn't lose, everybody you laugh at. When you fish, I go tell them say you're faster. Unstoppable. Who don't see we are flappable? You want to say we now make it well a hoko. I've been through the fire and flames, and some have been through the cash at all. I've been through the storm and the rain, and labor people I get a door. Unstoppable, who no see me unflappable. You was say we now make it all a home. I've been through the fire and flames, and some have been through the cash at all. I've been through the storm and the rain, and labor people I get a door. Time to go down in a number 4 with some and labor party. From challenge just straight down to New Guinea. Some man Dawkins and the right one for we. Them don't relate to the youths like a we. Who got the best plans for the country? Who came out you and your whole family? Who? Some man Dawkins.
Unstoppable labor comrades, are you ready? Are you ready?
Are we ready for them? Let them know we ready for them. Don't tell them so, not sorry for them. Let them know.
Tonight I am feeling wonderful, so I want to hear my unstoppable labor women. Are you ready? You're sounding like you're ready. But you know, I can't go on without touching my unstoppable labor youth. Are you ready? You ready for two? What about my bright stars in the west? We are here at home. My bright stars in the west. Let me hear you if you're ready. Let me hear you if you're ready and ready. Constituency number 4. Let me hear you roar all the way to shore to shore.
I only with labor. It's the labor. We only with labor. It's the labor. I only with labor. It's the.
Well. How much well that card with? Well. Comrades, we have 4 more weeks. 4 more weeks until number 4 has a Labour Party candidate in Parliament in the next government of St. Kitts-Nevis.
Tell all your friends and neighbors, we voted for Samal and Labour. From challengers down to New Guinea, we voting for the Labour Party. Them other man got to go. We can't take it on no more. When you come out to number 4.
Let me hear you.
Red and ready.
Red and ready. Red and ready. Red and ready. Talk about just say ready. Jump. Red and ready. Red and ready. Red and ready.
Comrades, I have had a love affair with constituency number 4 for nearly 30 years. So what's some of them out there talking about? What's some of them out there talking about? Tiny, what's some of them out there talking about? Tell them about the love affair I've had with this constituency and how long we have had this love affair. What are they talking about? But you see, when you don't talk to people, you would not know. That's right. Marsha, that's right. Comrades, this love affair that we have had has really sprung into something magical. Something that we cannot even explain. Because, comrades, there's so many stories that I could tell you about this constituency. I could tell you about my fond memories doing work with Masood Siddiqui, the late, great Masood Siddiqui. I could tell you a lot of stories about that. I could tell you stories of hopping engine right there up by the sliding in Old Road. A lot of them wouldn't know nothing about that. I leave that alone there. But one of the most important stories that I can tell you is that constituency number 4 and the people are very proud people that just want better representation and just want better opportunities. And that's why the people came out and supported me to be their candidate, to be here to represent them, and to be here to take them into parliament in the next 4 weeks.
I think some are done. Let me hear you roar. In number 4. In number 4. In challengers. In number 3. Middle Island. Lambeth.
People are saying that they want someone in parliament, someone in cabinet that will stand up and fight for the people. They want someone that will be here after elected and not missing in action and not running away. And they know that they have had that in me because, again, we have had our connection for years upon years. Way before election, whatever it was, whether it was sponsorship of sporting activities, Samuel was here. Whether it was scholarships, I've been here doing this for 18 years. 18 years. And as I talk about sporting sponsorship, I want to talk about the All Road United Jets. And we are looking to go to the FA Cup finals. And I hear that we are coming up against our comrade leader. And I hear that we are coming up against our comrade leader. And while I don't want to, I must tell you, in this one time, you might lose in that one time. That's the one time. But after that, we know you will definitely be the next Prime Minister of this great federation. Comrades, 4 weeks, and you have a serious decision to make. You have a choice to make here in constituency number 4. And we cannot get this choice wrong. So don't let anyone confuse you about all labor is labor. There's one Labour Party, the only Labour Party. And whatever that is a last minute something. Just a whole heap of follow suit. Comrades, you see everything that we do, they try to do. Everything that we do, they try to do. And Tiny, back in Virtual's days, we used to call them kind of people what? Copycats. We used to call them people copycat. Anybody that do what you do, we call it a copycat. It's copycat they be.
Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
So as you make your choice in the next 4 weeks, comrades, let me tell you why I am the only clear choice for you here in constituency number 4. Reason number 1, it is because I have always chosen you like you have always chosen me. Because with all the talk and talk, they're talking about who live where and who live where. Comrades, we know better. Comrades, we know better. But we're going to leave them in their ignorance. And I have always been here serving you, comrades, the people. Whether it is from Montreal Farms, whether it is putting Virtual's High School on the map, whether it is sponsoring, I have been there. And we all know this. I have been there. No one can show receipts like I have shown receipts. And I must say to all the graduates this week I was blessed to give 4 persons the Samuel Duggins Finding Your Scholarship Award scholarship. 4 deserving young persons, 2 males, 2 females. Congratulations to those 4 and to all the graduates of this season. Congratulations to you. But I have been there, and it is clear that I have been there. So you know that I have already been serving you. So I am asking you to not be confused with the idle rhetoric and do what you know you have to do. The choice is clear. Samuel is here. So we're going to go on to reason number 2, since the choice is clear there. I, in my own endeavors, in my own life, I have proven that I get the job done. Comrades, from the Virtuals High School, I was able to graduate valedictorian. And in 2017, I was awarded as one of the 25 most outstanding students ever to come out of the Virtuals High School because I get the job done. Comrades, the St. Kitts Bottling Company awarded me a scholarship, and years after, they awarded me the most outstanding scholar student because I get the job done. Comrades, I have ran a number of small businesses, and a number of entities have awarded me one of the most outstanding young businessmen because I get the job done. Comrades, I have entered into farming, and the Ministry of Gender Affairs have awarded me most outstanding farmer of the year because I get the job done. So in my own life, I have proven that I get the job done. And I've done it in this community as well, on my own. So imagine what this community would look like when I do it from the halls of parliament and the halls of government. This community gonna be even more lit than we are even now.
Show me your voting finger. Raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting finger.
They cannot dispute that track record. I get the job done. So we move on to reason number 3. And reason number 3, we can all attest that I have presented the best plans for constituency number 4. Comrades, as I speak to our people are telling me that I have brought to them realistic plans that can be really done in 5 years, comrades. And I know we have all heard about the highway of opportunities, as I like to call it. And Dr. Douglas spoke to it tonight. That highway that will connect from our people in West Bastille all the way down to number 6. And that highway, comrades, it's not just a road. What the highway represents is relief from some of the congestion that we face, especially here in constituency 4, where we have been forced to move this meeting over here away from where we wanted to keep it right there in the gut because the officers were afraid that the traffic will not have a space to flow. I am saying our highway of opportunities will done away with that. Because now you would have a clear highway to drive as you like, all the way from Capistille, all the way back to Bastille. No restrictions, no hindrances, and you can all enjoy that. But that highway doesn't only represent that, comrades. That highway will open up more opportunities. Because as you build a highway at the foot of the mountains, you will open up more lands for farming. You will open up more lands for housing. And because of all that construction, you will open up opportunities for jobs, and more jobs for all of our people of constituency number 4. And that is what we are talking about. Visionary, transformational leadership constituency number 4. The highway of opportunities is coming. We have all sat down and thought about it and thought it through. It is coming. But beyond the highway, I know you have always heard me speak about the farmers and the fisher folk. And you heard Miss Brandy so articulately put forward some of the plans. We will ensure that all our farmers are trained in some of the latest techniques in agriculture. We're talking about hydroponics. Greenhouses will be provided so that we could improve our food security by improving production, improving the quality, and ensuring that more money is going into the pocket of all our farmers. But it doesn't end there. We will also ensure that all farms are properly fenced and that water and electricity are provided on all farms. And it still doesn't end there, because to all our people with livestock, we will ensure that all of the best breeds are brought in so that the food production can increase and you can have quality meat, quality chicken, quality pork, quality beef, quality mutton to feed our people, because we deserve the best. And our people have been asking for better, but I am here to give them the best. The best. And I'll take this from our icon, that in number 4, I am simply the best. And I am better than all the rest in number 4. And we know that. Our fishermen will be provided with all the tools and equipment they need to be safe at sea and to make sure that their catch is worth the while and that we have fresh fish every single day in this constituency and in this country. Fresh fish, fresh lobster, because we deserve it, because we deserve the best. And I will ensure that. But beyond our farmers and the highway, comrades, I have also talked about business development. And we've heard our icon within the party saying to us about what we are going to do with the marijuana business and the legal marijuana business in this country, where we will provide opportunities for you to have businesses across different sectors using that wonderful plant as the basis. Because we are sleeping on the opportunities at this point. It's just a lot of press conferences and talk every time my election comes up, but zero action has been done. This is the 3rd election now. It has been talked about, but still nothing has been done. And I am saying to you, this is the last election that it will just be a talk. Because after this election, we will have a marijuana industry, and we will have marijuana hotels, and marijuana shops, and marijuana stores, because that is what our people want. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry. What are we waiting for? Legalize it, they say. And I will advertise it, they say. Comrades, we will have a thriving marijuana industry. And to our other small business people, we have always talked about our tax reductions. Because we understand that 45, 55, 65% that you are paying in duty, we need to slash that, get rid of that, and now all of that is back into your pockets as profits. All of that is back into your pocket as profits. So as we talk about our small business people, we talk about your tools of trade, duty free. We talk about vehicles, duty free.
We talk about VAT reduction. We talk about promotion and advertising for our business people. This is what we are talking about. And I am ready and willing to lead this transformation from the next 4 weeks. No more problems with small businesses because I am here. Have no fear. Constituency number 4. Entertainment is my passion. I have been involved in all aspects of entertainment all the way through. I've been a songwriter. I've been an artist. You've seen the pictures on the music festival, and a lot of you are laughing, wondering, is that Samuel from long time? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I've been a promoter, promoting some of the biggest events. Just at the music festival, I saw Beanie Man and his manager. And the manager and I was laughing. And when I said something to the manager looked at me and he was like, oh, that are you. That are you. Because the manager remembered from events all the way back in the 90s that I would have been a part of. And even now, Beanie Man came over and he said, my brother, we are family. We know each other a long time. And I am saying this connection I want to use for our local entertainers. I have been speaking already because I know we will be in Parliament, so I've already started the conversations. And I could tell you, here and now, and I don't care if they want to copy it because it's already out there, but here and now, we are planning a US tour for our people, our local artists across different states in North America for all our artists to be a part of. We are already planning that tour. Right now, we are looking at least 21 different venues. I am told no less than 1,500 to 3,000 persons per show. Branded tour bus advertising our country. This is what we are talking about. And these conversations have already begun. Just waiting for the go-ahead once we get into the halls of Parliament. Vision we are talking about. Vision we are talking about. So, to our local entertainers, I say have no fear. Have no fear. Just 4 more weeks and then I am here. And we could get moving and get the job done and get things moving for you. Because right now, we know it has been stagnant. Nothing is going on in entertainment. Let us bring it back to life. And we know exactly how to do it. Comrades, it is late. But before I end, I want to share one last reason with you why you know that I am the clear choice for this constituency number 4. And that is because I am a part of the most competent team running in the entire election, and no one can dispute that. I am a part of the only team that can deliver all 8 seats in this country right here at this time. And this is what the country wants. No more mix up to end back up in problems. We want a clear mandate. All 8. All 8. All 8. And the only team that can deliver that is this A team that is here with me tonight. So no one can dispute the competence of each and every individual on the stage, and even our brother Jeffrey, because I know that you know that no one is capable and is more passionate about healthcare than the next Prime Minister of this country, Dr. Terrance Drew. I know that you know that. It is undisputable. And I know that you know that no one is more capable and more passionate about transforming our education system than Jeffrey Hanley.
That is undisputable. And comrades, I know that you know that nobody is more capable of transforming small business, agriculture, and entertainment like I am. That is undisputable. And which better engineer that they have than us, than the man for number 3 who got you jumping, jumping, jumping again. Who better for sports than the man in number 5, Kenny Douglas? None of them. He's going to run from Sandy Point all the way into Parliament because he is none better than Kenny. Comrades, what can I tell you about the icon in number 6? I don't even need to speak about the icon in number 6 because you already know. Simply the best. Better than all the rest. And comrades, we have the people's defender. A powerhouse of a woman here with us on stage. My friend, my sister, my comrade, Marsha Henderson in number 2. Have I missed anybody? Have I missed anybody? Have I missed anybody? How could I miss David? I cannot miss our David. The people's champion who is going to ensure that that man who feels he has the O is no longer in that position because he'll have to go, he'll have to go, he'll have to go when Leon Nato Nelson takes over number 7 and we know who we have. The most competent team running in this entire election, comrades. No one can dispute that. And that is another reason why you should ensure that Samuel Duggins is the next parliamentary representative for constituency number 4. And as I talk about the O, many of them talking about they have the O. I saw where they're saying they're going to win number 4 because they're going to buy out all the people because they got the O. But number 4 say it. I am not for sale. I am not for sale. Tell them slavery done long time. And we are not for sale. And number 4. Tell them you have something more powerful than the O. Tell them you have the X. And you're going to put that X next to the caring hand of labor. You're going to put that X next to each and every single one of these candidates. Because we understand the power of that X. And there's no O more powerful than your X. No O more powerful than your X. So comrades, in number 4, I ask you to take that X and vote for your classmate and friend. Vote for your teacher. Vote for a man who has always chosen to serve you. Vote for a man who is always with you. Vote for a man who has always included you. No matter your political persuasion, I have never chosen one versus the other. Comrades, vote for Samuel Duggins. Vote for the Labour Party. Thank you. Good night. And I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you.
Tell all your friends and neighbors, we voting for Samuel and Labour. From challengers come to New Guinea, we voting for the Labour Party. Them other man got to go. We can't take it on no more. When you come road to number 4, red and ready. Red and ready. Red and ready. Red and ready. Talk about the show, say ready. Red and ready. Red and ready. Red and ready. All things Samuel done, let me hear you roar. In number 4. In number 4. In challengers.
That is a speech that you just drop the mic. That is a speech where you drop the mic. Samuel gone straight church street with your speech. Simply the best in number 4. The only choice in number 4, Samuel Duggins. I want to say thank you since we've been having these meetings. The police officers have always come around to make sure our meetings are safe. So I want us to say thank you to the officers who have always kept us safe at these meetings. I have a secret. Well. Well.
What fun trouble in the place?
Well, 5 well, since I can't say it, 5 well. Tomorrow is Canwy's birthday. So tomorrow, as we motorcade with Dr. Drew, we will be celebrating King Canwy's birthday. Next. What's next? Who is next? Let me give you a little piece before I bring the next. Comrades, over the last 7 years, we have been losing a lot. In the first time in so much years, Central Bank is now losing money. The mothers and fathers of our communities losing their jobs. The busmen and women, the taximen is losing money. It was not too long ago, before 2015, when the investment in the CBI program bought places like Marriott's, Park Hyatt, Koi, Silver Reef, a lot of them. And while the construction of those developments, the local government made money. The local agents made money. The plumbers made money. The masons made money. The carpenters made money. The painters made money. The transporters made money. But $2.25 billion later, only one agency is making money, and that is the agents that controls the nepotism in St. Kitts. No plumbers making money. No mason making money. No carpenters hired down there. On Monday, they attempted to have a meeting in Molineux. 63 people went to the meeting. And after the meeting, they thought it best to give our young men in Molineux, our young men in Mansion, cutlasses. To cut what? That is not an opportunity deserving of the young men who have told me they want to own barbershops. They want to be carpenters. They want to be masons. Handing them a machete does not inspire them. But I encourage you to keep hope, because the next Labour government, led by Dr. Terrance Drew, will bring a stable government with representation for you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. Dr. Drew will bring social programs that will assist the ordinary, help the elderly, and keep the peace. Dr. Terrance Drew cares. He understands. That's why he's the leader of the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. He is next. The next Prime Minister of St. Kitts. So I encourage you to be happy, be hopeful that Dr. Terrance Drew will be there for all of you. And without any further ado, I bring to you your next Prime Minister, Dr. Terrance Drew.
Dr. Drew ready, Labour ready, red and ready. Dr. Drew ready, Labour ready, red and ready, Dr. Drew ready, ready to lead the government, yeah. So all who did think he did already. Dr. Drew respect himself, respect the youths, respect the elders, man. He know what he a bring, he know what we a sing, when we put it in a song. The streets of Dr. Drew real, and he loves this land. This time we now feel, cause them can't cheat again, man. Dr. Drew did us a cool and a pill, now what time we go fight. We have a nation to rebuild and get this right. Say Kitts-Nevis, Dr. Drew is our choice. So please.
Labour Massive! You ready? You ready? You ready?
Ready for them, let them know. We ready for them. Don't tell them so. That's how we feed them. Let them know.
Good night, all road! How you feeling? How you feeling? You registered? You registered? You registered?
Show me your voting finger. Raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting finger. Raise up the voting. Alright, me and my neighbor. Voting for Labour.
I want to say good night to the good people of Old Road and to you comrades. We are here this evening to support our comrade Samuel Duggins. Put your hands together for him. The next parliamentary representative for constituency number 4. He has a plan, a clear plan, and I want the people of Old Road and this constituency to know that as the next Prime Minister of St. Kitts-Nevis, that I support the plans that Samuel has brought here tonight. He will deserve tremendous applause. Last Friday, a call was made, and you came out in your large numbers through the streets of Bastille. When they saw the crowd, they could not help themselves. They got frightened. And I'm telling you tonight that as a result of that, they decided to change the date of elections that they had. Because when they saw that Labour led a march of all patriots of St. Kitts-Nevis, they know that Labour will take the next government. So no matter how long they wait, whether the election is next week, week after next, the week after that, or the first week in August, the team that will win is the Labour team. They can run, but they can't hide. They can run, but they can't hide. Because this is Labour time. This is your time. And this is the time when we will take St. Kitts back to number 1. Comrades, when they saw the crowd, every meeting they got the chatting all kind of stupidness now. They have lose their focus talking all kind of nonsense. But tell them Labour ain't in that with them. Our platform represent a vision for the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. That is what we represent here on this stage tonight. I want the people to know that under Timothy Harris, the CBI program will disappear
and disappear soon. Timothy Harris has systematically done too many things that are destroying the CBI program here for the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. The CBI program is supposed to enhance the lives of our citizens. It is supposed to build hospitals, supposed to build schools, supposed to pave the roads, build houses, new industries to create jobs. It is supposed to serve the interests of the people. But instead of that, Timothy Harris is building a jail for $2.5 billion and killing the CBI program. Every service provider you speak to, any person you speak to who has any connection to the CBI program, they are saying to me, Dr. Drew, the country needs you. The country needs your A-team. The country needs labor. Because without that, the CBI program will die a quick death under Timothy after the next elections. Instead of using the CBI program to enhance your lives, people are becoming enriched. A prison that costs less than 200 million EC dollars. They have allotted over 5,000 passports that can allot about $2.5 billion for our people. And yet, all we're going to get out of that is a prison and nobody know where the rest money gone. So who he building the prison for? Why is he building a prison at this time? And that is why I want to say to the people of St. Kitts-Nevis that if Timothy Harris stays in power, you will see the disappearance of the PAP. The peace will disappear. The step will disappear. Houses will not be built. Your school will not be realized. Because under a next government of Timothy Harris, the CBL will die and the money that can be had to do all these things will dry up. And that is why I'm saying here tonight that Timothy Harris and his team, they are dangerous for your development and dangerous for the CBI program. And that is why I'm saying that you must choose labor. So if you get in the PAP and you like the PAP, under Timothy Harris, it will die because there will be no money. If you like the peace, I'm telling you, under Timothy Harris, it will die because there's no money. There will be no money to build in your school, no money to build in your hospital, no money to advance the people here in St. Kitts-Nevis. And that is why, to the streets of Bastia last week, the people were saying, Timo, time to go. Timo, time to go and time to get labor back in office. I want to say emphatically tonight that the only team that can form a stable, united government is the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. And that is why we are saying we want to mix up. We are asking for a clear mandate where Labour can give you a stable, united government, save the CBI, restore the economy, create jobs, and put us back to #1 here in the OECS. That is what we offer here from the platform of Labour. We want to mix up. So when people out there saying that Labour going to join with this and Labour going to join with that, I am telling them from this platform that as a leader of Labour, we are asking you, the people, to put Labour in and give us a clear mandate to form a stable, united government here in St. Kitts-Nevis. And that is why I say Labour is ready for them at any time because we have the team, the A-team that can deliver for the people. I want to say emphatically tonight that Labour will mend the PAP. I want people to know that the PAP started with Labour, but we never call it PAP, we call it MEND, because it was a better program. We had started a pilot program where we had millions of dollars, and that was in collaboration with the European Union. And the plan was to find families living in poverty and to lift them out of poverty once and for all. People were getting up to $1,500 per month. The minimum was $700 to $750 per month because we wanted to lift people out of poverty. When the government changed and they came in and they saw the money and what the money was earmarked for, they decided that they're going to just use the money and give $500. And there are many families who are receiving $500 and it's not lifting them out of poverty. Labor will change that. And there are many families who deserve to be on the program and they're not on the program, and Labor will change that. So when they're going around talking about Labor will stop the PEP, tell them no, Labor will mend the PEP and make sure that the PEP function for what it's supposed to function for. The PEP function for what it's supposed to function for, and that is to lift you out of poverty. Comrades, I see that is raining, but I wanted to make that declaration tonight. And there's another declaration that I want to make tonight when it comes to the peace program. They are saying that Labor will end the peace program. I will say Labor and emphatically say that Labor will not end the peace program. Labor will enhance the peace program here in St. Kitts-Nevis. Let it be said emphatically, and I want to emphasize that. But we're going to have an upgraded form to this program. This program will be a program where the young men will have real opportunities to advance themselves and to advance their lives and be incorporated once again back into our community and society. Thus far, the young men are not given a fair chance. Many of these young men, they don't even have social security. How can you have men working for a number of years in a program and you have not paid $1 into social security for these men? And then you're going to say that you care about them. What if they take sick? God forbid, nothing for them. What if they leave this earth? God forbid, nothing for them. What if they want to apply for a visa? They can't apply because the program is not considered a legitimate program by any legitimate agency. And that is why we want to change the reality for these young men. Give them a chance to incorporate back into the society so that they can apply for a visa like everyone else. They can have social security like anyone else. They can have health care like anyone else. And they can be respected like anyone else. And that is why the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party is saying that we are going to enhance the peace program so that men in this country who are on the program can truly be served and given a chance to incorporate themselves once again. And so when they talk about Labor ending the peace program, I want you to tell them with an emphatic no that that will not happen under the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. We will seek to improve the program and put the young man where they deserve back in society as respected young people. Comrades, I know it's late, but I want the people of this country to know that we intend to build 2,000 houses for our people. You know how much people ain't got a house in St. Kitts-Nevis? Man, when you go rent a house, they're quoting you even in the US sometimes. A lot of single mothers can't afford homes. The men them can't afford homes. And that is why we are saying that under the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party, we will make sure that we build over 2,000 houses for you, the people, here in St. Kitts-Nevis. And don't think that it cannot be done. It will be done because we already work out the formula of how we are going to build those houses. But what kind of benefits those houses will bring? Jobs, lots of jobs. We need the plumbers. We need the masons, the electricians, the heavy equipment operators, the steel benders, and those of you who will be trained in solar panel technology. We will need you because each of those homes will be equipped with renewable energy, solar energy, as we advance in this country. And those homes will also have the capacity to store water. We are either going to make sure that these homes are built with cisterns so that you can store water. And each home will be given a tank so that you can also store water. We have to make sure that we advance in the 21st century. And that is what Labor will provide to you. And that is why when I said to them that Labor is ready, we're ready to lead this government.
Ready for them, let them know.
So, comrades, that is what you can look forward to under the Labour government. I want you to vote for a stable government that Labour will provide. I am speaking to investors all the time and even to our citizens. And they're saying to me, Dr. Drew, the instability in the government is frightening people across the world. They are saying to us that we now need a stable government in St. Kitts in order for us to come and reinvest in St. Kitts. And I'm telling you, many of the investors are afraid of Timothy Harris. They're saying they ain't want no more Harris to work with. Timothy must go. And the reason for that is that the CBI program, he has done everything to destroy it. And believe me, it will be destroyed. They are saying to us that the people of St. Kitts-Nevis must choose a respectable team. And I tell them that the Labour team is a respectable team. They are saying to me that the people must choose a non-corrupt team. And I'm telling them that Labour is non-corrupt. We are not corrupt people. They are saying that we must choose a team with integrity. And I'm telling them that the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour team is a team of integrity. And when I tell them that, they say that Labour represents the hope for St. Kitts-Nevis. And I begged them and told them, do not turn your back on St. Kitts-Nevis. Give us 4 more weeks. Because after that 4 weeks, St. Kitts-Nevis will have a new government. One that is built on principles of good governance and integrity in public life. And I asked them to give us that opportunity. And so this is a serious election, comrades. This is one you should take very seriously and not lightly. Tell the people that the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party is ready to lead here the people of St. Kitts-Nevis back to number 1 once again. And as I wrap up tonight, because I see it's almost 12 o'clock, I want to say to you, the people of constituency number 1. Do I see the people of constituency number 1 here tonight? The people of constituency number 1. It is important that you support Dr. Jeffrey Henley and return him back to the parliament as part of the Labour team that will form the next cabinet of St. Kitts-Nevis. I'm asking you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis, to vote for Marsha Henderson in constituency number 2. Marsha is competent. Marsha is a defender. Marsha has been there for the people all the time. Give her that opportunity to represent you in parliament and be part of this great Labour team to lead us back to number 1. And in constituency number 3, we have our King Conris, our comrade, who was once your representative in parliament. You have seen 7 years of poor representation under this government, and especially in the last 2 years. And I'm saying to the people of constituency number 3, to take a close look at Comrade Conris Maynard. He was in parliament before, but he was not a part of a government cabinet. Now he has a chance to be a part of a cabinet to deliver it for you better, the people of constituency number 3. And I'm asking you to give him a chance in this election. Vote for Conris Maynard in constituency number 3. And in constituency number 4. In constituency number 4. In constituency number 4, I'm asking you to vote for Samal. Samal has presented a plan here tonight, a plan that is a workable plan, a plan that is a visionary plan. Give him that opportunity to serve in a cabinet with this excellent Labour team. Put your hands together tonight for your next parliamentary representative, Comrade Samuel Duggins. And in constituency number 5. In constituency number 5. Kenny is alive in constituency number 5. And I want to say to the people of Sandy Point, hold Kenny up because he has a real chance. He has a real chance to be your next parliamentary representative and be a part of this beautiful Labour A-team after the next elections. And in constituency number 6. In constituency number 6. I don't think, and I know, there's no real competition in constituency number 6. And I'm asking the people of constituency number 6, do not take anything for granted. And to vote for Comrade Dr. Denzil Douglas to be a part of the cabinet that will lead St. Kitts-Nevis back to number one here in our country. And in constituency number 7, I want you to take a look at Leon. The people of number 7 are talking to me in greater numbers. They are saying to me, Dr. Drew, if Timothy Harris cannot be the Prime Minister of St. Kitts-Nevis, we are not going to vote for him. And as they know he cannot be the next Prime Minister of St. Kitts-Nevis, they are saying they're going to vote for Comrade Leon to be a part of this Labour team and this next cabinet of St. Kitts-Nevis. You cannot count out Leon in this one. You cannot count out Leon in this one. Put your hands together for Comrade Leon Nato. And in constituency number 8, the people from number 8, you are here. The people from number 8, you are here. Thank you for staying even though it is so late. I want to say to you, and I want to invite all the people up to constituency number 8 tomorrow, starting at 4:30 in Keyon, as we start with our mini motorcade, heading through all the way up to St. Peter's as we open up our constituency offices and be fully ready for the next general elections. I'm inviting all of you because I am saying clearly tonight that constituency number 8 will be in the bag for the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party after the next general elections. And no matter what nonsense they talk, they can't stop it up in constituency number 8. And so as I wrap up tonight, I'm asking the people of St. Kitts-Nevis to take a look at the Labour team that will deliver for you a stable government, a good government, an innovative government, a forward-looking government. Vote for the hand. Vote for the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. Vote for better. Thank you. Good night and God bless all of you. Reach home safely.